He's Ash.
He's David. And this is the Artful Pose.
Let's try it again.
What?
Hello, everybody. This is the Professor, and I actually have a special guest again. We're going to be reviewing the new Mattel Core figure line. It's brand new, as you can see, based off of the box. Brand new. And today we're going to be looking at TheFlash. So here he is. This is what Mattel is going to be putting out. This is their more affordable line. Got this on Amazon for $12.95. Thank you, Prime. I didn't have to pay anything extra. They should be hitting targets from what we've been hearing so far. Down here in the South, we haven't seen too many, so I was able to at least get this. Please, go get them out in there in the wild. I saw some secondhand. They're already jacking these guys up to $30. This is Mattel's answer to our wallets when it comes to collecting. This is both for kids and for those who want to still collect. And
well, I hope that they do really good then, because I don't know if you heard the news. I talked to you about it. Mm-hmm. One of the toy dealers online, got an online toy shop, got the message from Legends that they're going up from $24.99 to $29.99.
So did you hear that, everybody? They're come this September 2026.
We can put the link in. We'll put the link below.
We'll put the link below.
To the guy's video.
Yeah, and then you guys can see that they're jacking up the price. So for Mattel to put out something like this, thank you, Mattel. All right, so there's the box. You can get some very nice, almost lunchbox style art of the Flash. Looks like it's Barry Allen. Yep, we got Barry Allen right here. And here's the back of the box. We got, what's this, supervillains. This is the nefarious DC supervillains never rest, always scheming and plotting. Their vile pursuit of crime and chaos wreaks havoc across the world. Superheroes beware. But why put that on a Flash box?
I don't know, just trying to get people interested. This is the launch of the line. This is the one where everybody was like complaining a little bit when they didn't know that there were two tiers, right?
Right.
And they were saying, hey, I'm looking at this and I don't see a waist swivel or this or that.
Yeah, so this is actually the first tier we have not seen.
Oh, that's be interesting.
Hide or hair of...
I think he's got a waist swivel in there.
He's got a waist swivel, just no ab crunch.
And no ab crunch. That was
just no ab crunch and no butterfly. I mean, you can clearly tell. But how about let's get a closer look and crack them open.
Let's crack them open.
We have it, the fastest man alive out of the box. Well, when Dave and I were looking at this, we were quite impressed. For $12, this is not a bad figure. It is, and I know most of us who have seen in Walmart and Target for a very long time the Spin Masters DC line that came out, which is a much smaller scale. I think it's 3 1/4 inch. They look amazing. They look great, but they don't have a lot of articulation, and they're 3 1/4 inch. So unless you have a 3 1/4 inch line, which would go well with your classic, or sorry, your vintage Star Wars or your vintage G.I. Joe. Other than that, you can't really have them do anything else other than be with themselves. But Mattel answered our little scaling issue and made them 1/12. And there he is. I mean, he is very classic lunchbox quality Flash. If you like Flash, this is going to hit your points. You got some... the face sculpt is very nice. Got that speedster grin. Most of them are happy. You got that new 52 lightning design with the chin guard. So that's a more modern take. But the belt looks like a cross between what Barry Allen did have and what Wally West had with the V, but it's still straight all the way around. And we got that classic Barry Allen Flash logo with the black border. And then we got the what looks like a combination of the newer and new 52 boots with the lightning in the design, because most of the time it's just a plain yellow boot. But this has got a lot more detail on it. So very indicative of Rebirth and New 52. These are not much to go off of. These are all paint apps. All the lightning bolts are not sculpted. Those are paint apps all the way around. So he's pretty smooth. What is sculpted are these boots, which is not painted. These are totally sculpted in yellow and then looks like they're glued. Does it turn? Nope, it does not. So let's quickly go over articulation, then we'll go over what he comes with. So he can look about that high, look that low, twist, doop, boop, boop, do a little cocking of the head like arms can go out that far. No butterfly joints. You can do a full rotation, nothing impeding. Has a single hinge elbow, no pins. Does rotate at the elbow. He has rotation at the wrist and a hinge. No ab crunch, just pretty basic sculpt. Very nice. And I like that they gave Flash, out of all characters, a slender sculpt because he is a runner. Does have a waist swivel, but no ab crunch, which is okay. Let's see. His legs can go out this far. It's kind of stiff once you get to about that point.
Do they drop down?
They do not drop down. They are in there. Legs can go about that far. Can go about that far back because the butt. Double hinged knees. I find that interesting that they give him double hinged knees, but not double hinged arms, which I guess for a runner, your power's more in your legs. Go about that far. Not too bad. And then you got a thigh cut up on the top. No boot cut though, and no ankle pivot, just straight. Well, like I said, he's pretty bare bones.
For $12, that's pretty nice looking.
That's pretty nice. And he scales pretty well, and he comes with accessories. This is what I like. It's so cool. Thank you, Mattel. We got this lightning buzzsaw. Whee! That's cool. That's neat. We got what is this?
The instructions here.
All right, what do the instructions say? They gave us some instructions because some of them are kind of nondescript. So we got the buzzsaw. Oh, we got some lightning swords. Yeah, let's get that out. Because as we all know, Barry is very kung fu-otic with his lightning. Thank you, CW. It's like, oh, bam! I'll cut you. Oh, you know, police scientists are very deadly with their blades.
Also,
it has these little pegs on there too.
Well, that one doesn't fit in anywhere.
That doesn't. Does it go here? What does this show?
That goes on the
We got the blade. I guess they can go on the feet, right there. We're not really too sure. If you know in the comments below, if you have one. They also give these, I guess this is like a lightning javelin where he can hold the lightning and he be all Zeus-like. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. I don't know. We do also have a back lightning bolt, which is really great. You just shove it in the peg hole in the back and it's, oh, I got hit by lightning again. So he comes with, for $12, he comes with some decent accessories. Now, like I said at the very beginning, oh, and by the way, if you're liking this video, please like and subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. It's free to you and it helps out the channel. So,
if you don't like and subscribe, we're just going to constantly do $12 figures.
We'll just do $12 figures because that's all we can afford. So let's look at, like I said, 1/12 versus a 3 1/4 inch. Let's see how he scales with the previous Marvel Legend. Well, not Marvel Legends. Getting my stuff all confused. He would scale better with the Marvel Legends because this is much more true to a 1/12 scale versus what McFarlane put out. This is the original McFarlane. Well, not the very first, but it was more classic, kind of similar to this one. Barry Allen that came out. There you can see the size difference. So that's Barry Allen to Barry Allen. And then we have Barry Allen to Wally West. So you can see the size difference. Yeah, kind of towers over him. Hey, short stuff. What you doing?
You like the gold?
What, on the Wally West?
Yeah, like gold. You like the gold better than the yellow? Or what do you like?
I like the classic yellow more because to me it pops, and gold is very indicative more so of Wally.
Ah.
Yeah. You can see the subtle differences. Classic Barry Allen has straight lightning bolts, wings on the boots. Wally has more gold with the V-cut, and he later ended up with wings, then moving on to a lightning bolt, and he also has white eyes. Barry Allen doesn't have white eyes.
Okay.
And no wings on the boots for Wally. So that's him compared to what we will no longer be getting from McFarlane. We will now be getting through Mattel. And here we have, thinking of Mattel, here we have the Masterverse He-Man. It's not too bad. He-Man should be bigger. He is a big guy. And if you've been collecting the DC, DC Direct from McFarlane, here is animated Batman. So you can tell he's a little bit taller than animated Batman. Not too bad. Now let's compare him, like I said earlier, to a Marvel Legends. I have another red character. We have Deadpool. Hey guys! Stick him up! Let's see how he scales with the Merc with the mouth. Oh.
That's pretty good.
Pretty neat. Okay, not too bad. Whoop. Not too bad in terms of scaling. So you can have a Flash with your Marvel Legends now. Let's say you want Flash to cross other universes and go to Star Wars. Here he is with Darth Maul. I forgot how Darth Maul's kind of a short guy.
Is that Darth Maul?
He's a part of the Star Wars Black Series.
That's what I was going to say. The Black Series, are they that small, huh?
Yeah. That's why he's angry.
Ah.
Hi. All right, so there you have it. That is the new DC Core from Mattel. Flash.
How many lightning bolts do you get?
Well, out of all these, the amount
of lightning bolts from 1 to 10, how many lightning bolts does he get? No, not there. I just mean in...
Oh, how many lightning bolts? I shoot for $12. I'll give him 7 lightning bolts out of 10.
7 lightning bolts out of 10.
If you can't get a Flash, if you always wanted a Flash, especially a Barry Allen classic, I say go with this one for $12. You can't beat it.
Yeah, and you bring them to work and put them on your desk, and if a coworker steals them, you only have $12.
You're only at $12.
There you go.
So yeah, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. And as always, may all your poses be artful.
Like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe.